Marco, and again for this afternoon's reflection, please welcome school prefect class, member of the class of 2023, Paul Hausherr.
How you doing, guys? Good? Mr. Bosma, how are you? Good. Miss Beth? Awesome. Mr. Kidd? Mr. Hutton? All good? And Mr. Anderson? All good? Yeah. All right, awesome. All right, let's get started. Today, I'm not here to reflect on myself. I'm here to reflect on us, Ridleyans, students, athletes, thinkers, all consumed by service. Amen. I think that there's something beautiful about this place, something that goes beyond general appreciation. And I will tell you what this something is. No. It is not the stunning facilities, it is not the dining hall or the gorgeous chapel. It's not even the traditions and speeches. These are key pieces of Ridley's history and identity, yes. Modernity and novelty, if you want. But the same way your appearance doesn't make who you are, the way Ridley College struggles to appear isn't at the core of its beauty. Then what is? Well, Ridley is full of students who generally came here for the same reason, driven to succeed and be propelled in their pursuits in an environment of higher standards, of higher means, of higher reach. There isn't a single person in this very room who doesn't dream, who doesn't envision personal success, because success now incarnates in itself has become the ultimate pursuit beyond happiness. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. As an avid preacher of the Mamba mentality, Kobe, I would rather say that this is a good thing. But we have forgotten that success is the very thing that has brought us here. That our very presence within those walls is the consequence of success, as some sort of circumstance has allowed us to pay the tuition. And this is why we need to realize how fortunate we are to simply be here. This is why we need to realize that by not utilizing Ridley as a catalyst to accomplish great things, we are disrespecting the very root of our own privilege. As human beings, we like to point out imperfections, and we like to wear glasses in the summer. We like to be scandalized by the food or complain about the cold when we really don't have anything else to talk about. And we like to lay down in the shadow when the sun feels overwhelming. Generally, we like to find refuge when the world is too bright. We do it because it is more comfortable, less demanding, easy to do. We say Ridley sucks because we're unhappy, or we had a bad day, or because the food is bad, the rules are too strict, chapel is boring, we have to wear this uniform. Miss Hill just gave me Rid Gating and was actually present in class. We say Ridley is such a prison because we feel forced and constrained. From this perspective, there's nothing really beautiful about Ridley. Because all that we seek is elsewhere. All that we want is comfort. From this perspective, we are looking down on our feet and then looking out the window. We're never looking straight ahead or even scanning the room from one side to the other. But if you actually took the time to look, you would realize that what makes really beautiful is right in front of us. But all right, if you cannot see, let's just listen. This is us talking, living, about to fight the urge to sleep. Yeah, this is us before every chapel. While a spirit of divine contemplation slowly settles in the atmosphere of the room, as wished by Mr. Hutton and Mr. Kidd, our voices create a constant hubbub of life. Our presence can be felt as a collective entity, and a figure that possesses numerous eyes each perceiving the experience from a different point of view. Laid out uniformly, their orientation makes them distinguishable. Branching from different parts of the world, their purpose is well defined: to see, to perceive, learn, and serve their own internal motivation. This is the first ideal that really represents. Beyond personal achievements, Ridley claims to be a community. And Ridley is right. More than anything, it is the people that make Ridley. And I'll say the other way around. Ridley is made by its people. Ridley is fundamentally made by its people who are amazing, full of talent, of passion, of knowledge. We realize that, and we know our worth. But the same way Ridley isn't perfect, people aren't perfect either. Mr. Postman, you're an amazing person, but I'm sorry to beg you to say you're not perfect. I'm sorry. Guys, you guys aren't perfect either. And I'm not perfect, but who cares? The only thing is that as teenagers benefiting from some of the best life conditions in the world, we are easy to criticize what we have when what really counts is who we are. Not who we appear to be in front of our friends, in front of adults, coaches, parents, or while delivering a speech in front of the whole school. But it is truth. It is the reality of our soul at the most intrinsic level. We are easy to be ungrateful. We are easy to rebel against an institution that we see as fake, restraining, and just. But is it traveling towards truth to position ourselves against the outcome of our privilege? Is it seeking truth to disregard what is given to us when, from our narrow perspective, we don't even comprehend the breadth of our reward? I don't think so. This is why I would rather be grateful, because gratefulness is pretty cool if you're going to be happy. As even in complete darkness, it allows you to be surrounded by light. But you're going to ask me, what is being grateful? Well, the common way to define it is as a state of mind reserved to the people that we love or the people that have compassionately given or helped us. The way I like to see it is as an attitude, a constant search for meaningful experiences, the labor of seeking light instead of the comfort of refuging in darkness. Okay, I'm getting way too deep here. All right, you know what? Let's see what's so sick about Ridley, shall we? Shall we, boys? Mr. Anderson, baby. Thank you, boys. That's what I'm talking about. What you just saw is more than a bunch of sweaty Premier League hockey boys getting ready to be absolutely nasty on the ice ball. This is, in noble terms, the consecration of collectivism. This is what it means to be a team, and this is something that we have at Ridley. We are given opportunities to be rooted not only to a larger entity, but also to collectives that correspond to our passions and are truthfully meaningful. We are given the opportunity to live for something larger than ourselves. And I think that we've moved away from that a little bit recently. We have lost purpose, we have lost meaning, we have lost engagement because we're busy, yes, but mostly because we prioritize ourselves before others, which is a good thing in principle. We're here to succeed after all. But this is once again forgetting the outcome of our privilege. A privilege not only to be surrounded by people from all horizons, but to live with them. An occasion to shift our eyes to another perspective, external from our own. An occasion to really appreciate what makes really beautiful, its people. Currently, our personal engagement in this increasingly competitive system makes us lead self-sufficient pursuits towards the hierarchies of society, towards power and competence beyond belief. But a life that is only self-sufficient is insufficient. A life full of success, of money, but empty of meaning is unsuccessful. A life that doesn't influence or have a positive impact on others is just another life. But we're not any other teenagers. We are really college students. We're not overworked children from a developing country or segregated girls in the Middle East. We are really college students. Our school didn't see itself being destroyed by an earthquake, and we don't suffer from the consequences of war. But you know, Mr. Degout, what I'm saying? I don't want this speech to tell you that you should suffer from the pressure of success, or even the need to succeed. I just wanted to remind you to feel engaged in appreciating your journey. I wanted to remind you that you should focus on striving to become your better self, that rather than pointing out evil, you should walk towards light. I wanted to remind you that achievements and even success are worthless if not filled with purpose. And now is my time to show my gratefulness. Mr. Kidd, Ms. Beth, Mr. Postman, Mr. Hart, and the members of the faculty, I'm grateful for your engagement and your love. The hockey boys, Jonesy coach, I'm grateful for being a part of such a charismatic group. Mom, Dad, who will be watching from the other side of the ocean, I'm grateful for indescribable love. And Redlands, I love you guys.